Lads and lassies, welcome to the show. We have got an unbelievable Karen here in court. She calls the judge,
They, them is actually my pronouns.
okay, they, them calls the judge rude.
You're being rude and actually hateful.
Okay.
Whilst herself being quite rude and obnoxious. This is without a doubt one of the most obnoxious Karens that I have seen in court. And that's saying something because I've seen quite a few of them. Anyway, watch them as they go off.
Hello, Ms. Schultz.
Schultz Armijo.
We are here on three different cases. Case 3A05-21741 and case 3A01-73909. Both of those are conditions of releases, so arraignments have already happened in those cases. We're also here on a new case, and that's case 3A02-91699. And Ms. Schultz, you should have received a document from jail staff, and at the top it says acknowledgement of defendant's rights, and it lists all the rights that you have as a defendant. Do you see that form?
I have that form with me. I would say that I did not have my lawyer present during questioning, and I have not ever, when I have been in the custody of Jefferson County law enforcement.
Okay, thank you. Did you sign that form?
I wrote that I did not have that particular right, and then I signed it.
I understand, Ms. Schultz. What I'm asking you is if you signed to that form.
And then I'm answering you. I said I did not have that particular right, and then I signed it.
Thank you. I'm noting that I hear what you have said, so thank you.
Yep.
All right, you are charged with 2 counts of assault in the 4th degree, and then you are also charged with disorderly conduct. Assault in the 4th degree are gross misdemeanors. Each of those counts are punishable by up to 364 days in jail and or a $5,000 fine. The disorderly conduct is a misdemeanor. That's punishable by up to 90 days in jail or a $1,000 fine. The alleged violation date is August 13th, 2023. I've looked at the police report and read through the police report or the probable cause statement that's associated with those particular allegations.
Those will be questions to my lawyer. He's out of town. He's not here right now.
So Mr. Range is in the courtroom today to represent you.
He's not my lawyer, actually.
But he's here to represent you today.
No.
Ms. Schultz.
My name is Schultz Armijo. He is not my lawyer.
Well, he's here to represent you today. Mr. Range?
Thank you, Judge. I'll reserve if Ms. Schultz.
Armijo. Schultz Armijo is my name.
So I'll be reserved.
Okay, thank you.
It's okay. You don't know me because we've never met.
I am finding probable cause for all 3 of these allegations, and I'm going to enter pleas of not guilty on your behalf. I'm going to appoint Jefferson Associated Counsel to represent you because Jefferson Associated Counsel represents you on the other cases, and Mr. Range works for that law office.
Mr. Davis represents me on the other cases. Thanks. Also, the last time I was in jail, you handled, not you particularly, but the court handled a protection order for me. They did not pick up the weapon. They did not pick up the intimate photos that my husband has.
I think I speak for every man, woman, they, them, whatever on earth when I say that nobody, and I cannot stress this enough, nobody wants to see those photos. I wouldn't be surprised if he destroyed them immediately and then took that camera and yeeted it into the river, then ran to the nearest church to find a Catholic priest to beg for forgiveness and to pray that God might delete those images from his head.
And it was actually not handled at all. And that was what I was supposed to handle before. And I would actually like to bring that to your attention. There is my husband out there who's former special forces who sent me threatening text messages of things you stole from my home.
So that's something that you'll want to talk
beforehand.
All right, so listen, right now it's Mr. Ashcraft's turn to talk, and so I'm going to ask for conditions of release from Mr. Ashcraft.
Your Honor, at this point, the state's not asking you for any bail. We just ask that she give the court an address and let the
They,
court know
is
that
actually
changes
my
that.
pronouns, so it's the correct way to.
Okay, Mish,
refer.
I need you to not say anything because we could only have one person talking at a time.
Okay,
It's
well,
Mr.
he,
Ashcraft's
as
turn.
you saying.
I'm gonna have the jail mute
you.
you if you cannot sit there quietly. Go
You're
ahead, Mr.
you're being rude and actually hateful.
Okay,
Now, you can call this hateful or whatever you want, but personally, I don't care what your pronouns are. I don't care who you date. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care about any of that. My mantra in life is leave me the fuck alone, and I'll do the same for you. But if somebody tells me that their pronouns are they, them, fine. Yeah, cool. I'll say that. I don't care. I don't care enough to argue about the fundamentals of it that some people have issues with. That's up to yourself. But if you present as a woman and he calls you a woman, you don't have to be an ass about it. You don't have to say he's hateful for it. He just didn't know.
jail, if the jail would please put the device on mute, I will ask for that to be unmuted in a moment. Mr. Ashcraft, conditions of release, please.
I've lost track of
I'll
where I
ask
was.
you
Okay,
to
so
start over.
I'll have her remain in address note of the court, notify the court if there's a change in the address. The next court date is October 4th for the jury trial of October 19th. Have no further violations of the law, have no contact with Daniel Clemens or Misty Dawn O'Hara, and we're asking for anti-harassment orders. Also not go back to the mobile station on Sims Way, which is where all this appears to happen. That's all, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So there is currently a few hearings that are already set in this court, and the next one is August 23rd at 8:45. I think all of these cases should be set on the same date, Mr. Ashcraft.
I agree, Your Honor.
Mr. Range, any objection to that? Okay. I am going to go along with those conditions. Thank you. And are you asking for I think I missed not.
I have the orders right here. Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, if there's one thing that drives a Karen more crazy than anything, it's a situation where somebody tells them to be quiet and they simply don't have the ability to do it. Now, she's muted here at the moment, and as you can see, she's absolutely seething that she just can't talk. What you saying there, Karen? Speak up, can't hear you. Oh. It's almost like you're muted and you knew you were muted anyway. What you mouthing off for?
All right, if the jail could please unmute. I appreciate your help with that. Okay, so your next court date in district court is August 23rd at 8:45. You do have a court date in Superior Court where you're the petitioner of a protection order, and that's happening on August 16th. So that's on Thursday or on Wednesday.
That is the divorce
10
trial
o'clock.
date.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That's the date of the divorce trial.
You hear that? That's the day of the divorce trial. Now, she mentioned that her ex-husband was ex-special forces, so I'm sure he's used to dodging bullets. But my friend, did you dodge the worst bullet of all here?
And I don't know that I will be able to make that date for the protection order.
I'm just
because I
letting you
will-
know, I just wanted you to know when it was, so that way you would have that date since you were mentioning it.
The 6th, I'm letting you know, the 16th, I will not be, I will already be in Superior Court.
So that concludes your hearing today.
Okay.
You will want to contact Jefferson Associated Counsel, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And I think that concludes our hearings at the jail.
Well, that was quite the show. Thank you for that one, Karen. In jail multiple times and all that kind of stuff. And the way you're acting kind of shows me why there might be a divorce in play here at the moment. Going so far as to call the judge rude and then clap your hands at her and give crap to the lawyer and all that kind of stuff. Textbook Karen. Am I still allowed to call her Karen? Yes, of course I am. Right? I'm not really sure. Anyway, lads and lassies, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the Karen in court stuff, I'm going to be doing a super clip of my favorite Karens in court for when I'm away on vacation for you guys to check out. And you'll see that linked somewhere or other. Also, I have another video of a Karen in court, which will appear up here somewhere in a minute. So definitely do check that one out, and we'll catch you in the next one.